Glacial Trail has a pretty good bonus dungeon in the basement, but we've already seen way too much of this icy cave tile set, so I think we'll just move on. The Frozen Terror! Frozen Terrors also don't change colors at all when they become elite or whatever. Always this icy blue. I wonder why they did that, frankly. I mean, it was really cool to have monsters with different color sets on them to say, oh, look at me! I'm a special guy, I'm elite. Did I put my gold? I did put the gold in the stash. Okay, so you'll have a sense of just how much gold we're picking up. This way, guys. I love the croaking noises those guys make, too. They're like, ah, 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 ah. Come to think of it, they're pretty adorable, too. Not as much as the Adorables, but, you know. Gotta keep things in perspective. The Death Slasher! Well, you guys have a much more profound name than you are actually worth. Granted, they still have that completely bonkers attack. It's like ranged melee splash damage. Just start attaching modifiers to this. I guess it would technically be reach if we're gonna call it that. Listen to that! You can hear the bone crunching noise that it makes when Dave marches through that. Phew. By now, though, I've started to put points in Skeleton Mastery, so they get the attack bonus that somewhat mitigates the defenses that the Death Slashers had before. Not that big a deal now. Points in Skeleton Mastery, life and damage. Oh, hold on. No, it doesn't improve their chance to hit at all, just their damage. Well, I guess that's like having them dead quicker. It all adds up. You know, effectively fewer total hits to take them down. So it's like making fewer attack rolls, which is like having a bigger attack bonus. And that's why I get confused on these things. Hey, an amulet. Do we need that for anything? Well, if resistance has ever become an issue, that's something. Edge bow is another exceptional item. That's just a short bow. Ooh, do we get to meet Bonesaw Breaker? I think we do. Where are you? Bonesaw Breaker! His bones are too tough. They will break the bone saw that you try to use to saw his bones. Fortunately, I did not use a bone saw. You know what? I will take the rejuvenation potions. Because we have enough belt slots to spend on some full rejuves. Yeah, Bonesaw was not ready for this. A long battle bow feeding into the log war bow. I will not take the battle bow. And I won't win the war bow either. Ooh. Hey, adorables! Ooh. There we go. 1 defense. 1. Get out of here. You're a disgrace. That would be exactly what I already have. Then again, I really like the stealth rune word, so... I think I already have it. Ooh, an evil urn. That also had a trap in it. And it summoned Bloodfist the Impaler. Ooh, he has the cold aura, too. How neat is that? That aura is a big old cheaty face aura. It periodically deals cold damage within a radius, like you're seeing. Which is very annoying. And it also gives him bonus cold damage, but it has a slow effect within a radius that ignores other kinds of things that ignore it. If that makes any sense. I don't have anything that makes me immune to cold, or can't be frozen, but even if you were can't be frozen, that aura would be able to slow you down. Because it's different and special, and paladins are unique flowers who get to break the rules because they have the faith in the light, and the holy people, or whatever. And allow me to mock them even more. B-L-I-G-H-T spells blight! It's only at this point that I regret being out of coffee. I really have to be better about that next time we do this. So we found the bonus dungeon and declined it. We found Bonesaw Breaker and broke his bones. And next, we shall want to find perhaps the waypoint, but not necessarily. And certainly we will want to find the way out. Well, there's the waypoint, so I've found everything. Except, of course, the last thing, and the only one I came here for. I guess I spent all my dungeon luck on Act 3. I don't mind that, though. Now we're back to this. Which frankly looks like a Brood War tile set. Done with that. Barbed club, who cares? A flail, that can't exist. Flails. Okay, one last hurrah of the battlefield tile set, this time with more snow. Because we're going higher up the mountain, you see. Oh, I forget what this one's called. Oh, just Infernal Pit. That's why I don't remember what it's called. It has a generic name for jerks. We have Abaddon, Acheron, and then Infernal Pit. Like that. Not that. There's something that needs to happen before anything else happens. I guess since we're here, go ahead and boot that up. Yeah, let's sell that. Probably sell this. Oop. So yeah, in that brief sojourn, we got 27 grand. Just from pickups.
Every time I hear of you, warrior, your deeds become more legendary. But take
Legendary.
You are approaching the very summit of Mount Ariat. I have never dared venture there. It is sacred, our most holy place. The legends say it is guarded by the Ancient Ones, who block the path of all who are unworthy. Your reputation here does not matter. It will be the Ancients who determine your worthiness. Good luck.
I guess slaying Diablo wasn't legendary enough for his tastes. If I wanted to get rid of Zanari for basically no reason,
yes,
I could hire a barbarian mercenary. The upshot is he would come in at a close level to me, or at least a closer one. Does he have level 30? He has level 29, so that's pretty close. Sigmund. I thought that said Siegmund, which would actually be a name. Oh well. Who else do we have? Yeah. Balui. Lanth. You, warrior! What's your name? My name's Lanth. Lanth. A fine name. A warrior's name. You'll fit right in this barbarian horde. Now, pick up a sword. Let's see what you're made of.
can I help you?
You can. One thing I guess I didn't mention a long time ago, when you complete the first quest, which is killing Shink, you get the Add Sockets ability on Larzik. It's like the Imbue or the Personalize. You put an item there, boop, he'll put sockets in it. He will put one socket in any magic or rare or unique thing that you give him. And if you give him a normal item, he will put the maximum amount of sockets that that item can have. This is not always what you want. There are some rune words, for instance, that require 3-socketed armor. Some of the best rune words in the game. And if you want the best armor, well, that can have 4 sockets in it, so we'll put 4 in it. Which means that you need to drill holes in your armor by other means, on occasion. Once again, I was not clicking on him. This is generous. I mean, they make... I wish I could turn down the cursor sensitivity, or whatever hidden value they have. Cursor accuracy. Because they're pretty generous in saying, oh no, you clicked on that monster. We'll give it to you. Well, I don't want you to give it to me. Give me the opposite of it. Ooh, let me stand in the shower. Ah, feels good. Baby, on fire. Like, it doesn't do anything. What the hell? I am on fire. The 10 fire resistance should not be sufficient to turn that off. Guys, you can get back to fighting them with moves if you want. Oh, they're on a different level. I couldn't tell. Sorry, I was paying attention to the shower. I guess Sonari wanted to enjoy the shower too. He has resistances that are much higher than mine because he gets them automatically on level up. Let me put his resistances on display again there for a sec. Yeah. Frankly, that might be hard to read in this encode, so 48, 38, 52, 50 is what you're looking at there. Poor Assad is still level 19. Hell, maybe I should hire a barbarian mercenary. It's not like I'm making use of prayer anymore, really. I mean, Dave has his own regen rate. He's just there for me, just to give me a meaningful regeneration rate. I could replace him with an amulet. He was so helpful against Diablo, though. Man. Also, I'm somehow out of skeletons? What the hell?
Not enough mana.
I've not been paying attention. That sounded like a shield. Yeah. Large shield. Ooh. Regular monsters dropping 700 gold a pop. I love it. Oh, gold find works on chests, by the way. The Ariat Summit claims that... I'm sorry, the website, the Ariat Summit, claims that Magic Find does not work on chests. Gold Find definitely and provably does, though. I'm pretty sure Magic Find works too, and they're just full of shit. But, you know, they're my only source, so gotta trust them. I guess the gold find thing is easier to prove because when a gold amount pops out, you can count it, and you just have a number right there. Whereas with Magic Find, it's like, well, did it roll this? Did it roll that? What would this item have been without it? There's just, it's so hard to set up. Ooh, socketed Lokabarax, though. Yeah, it still requires level 21 and strength 80, so... Zanari, I'm so sorry. On we get to the Ancient's Way. To ambush myself with monsters. Just flail my body into them until it works. Oh, who are you? Wind Maim the Destroyer. Or perhaps Wind Maim the Destroyer. It's hard to tell. Zanari, you awful coward. Get over here. God, maybe I should fire you in advance. Zanari, what are you doing? Oh my god, he's freaking out. Zanari became the Flash. I'm a little scared. Yeah, let's not waste another second of this. I'm very sick of this. Zanari, been a great help. Good against Diablo and all that. But, you know what? You can keep the Poleaxe of the Wraith. It's yours. Keep it. Keep it. I'm hiring a barbarian. Yo, Qualkek. I need a buddy. Maybe we'll get Siegmund. Because Balui here, Balui, I don't know. I don't even like that name. Whereas Sigemund, I can pretend has a... I can't scroll up, apparently. Oh, I have to down to go up? Whatever, this scroll mechanism doesn't work very well. Man, much as I would like Unfirth, that's actually a pretty good name. Yes, okay. So now we have Siegmund on our side. He can wear the same hat.
I'll put that to good use.
Yes, you will.
I'll put that to good use.
I'm sure you'll put that to good use.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Anyway. However, he cannot wield pole arms, so we have to get him something else. Something nice.
Good evening.
Actually, in place of nothing, I should probably give him one of my steel things here. Crappy as a scimitar is at this level. Here.
I'll put that to good use.
Yes, you will. See, it's that 50% chance of open wounds that keeps me going. I'm sure you'll see that soon enough.
Evening.
It's junk. But, actually, you have weapons, don't you? Barrel Bastard sort of amplify damage, huh? Hmm. Wait, required level 3? What? Why on earth does that have required level 3? That's very bizarre. 60, 100. What are you rocking? 102. You could actually wield that thing. Lunar Greatsword of Quality, you call it, eh? You know what? Yeah. To honor our newfound mercenary, let's spend some money on him.
Can I help you?
Yeah. Give me your best sword. A big one. Nah, that's kind of big, but I mean like really huge. Like this size, but a sword. Do we have that available yet? Maybe not. Come to think. The available items that you can possibly get from gambling go up with your level. I think you get all of them unlocked at 50. So I might not actually be able to get the weapon that I want. You know what? Screw it. Open wounds is fine. I am sure Siegmund will be a great addition to the team. Mostly he just needs to be there. Oh, right, I was going to make another rejuvenation potion before we left. In we go, in we go, in we go. Alright, well... let's hope this new mercenary of ours works out. I hadn't always planned on that. I didn't realize that our Act 2 minion was going to run that far behind. If you go fast, then they tend to fall behind. Take things nice and slow and they'll keep on pace with you. Anytime you're ready, Siegmund. Just, you know. There we go. Ooh, maybe I will give you a horned helm. Yeah, barbarians can actually use these. That is to say, when he's got one more level. Sorry. Ooh, giant sword, you say? With one socket. Never mind. Yeah, he's got an attack rate that's pretty absurd. He should also have a bash attack. You'll see some, like, red splash effect happen on the monster. Really wish he were more aggressive, though. He attacks fast enough. Come on. I want to show off your moves. Get in the fray. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I gotta maybe get him some lifesteal. The lifesteal I have available is kind of crappy, though. Down here, that little pink spot, that's a door. That's the bonus dungeon. It has a super unique monster named Snapchip Shatter in it, who's one of the ice troll things. He's pretty cool, but that's about it. Ah, my gradual life replenishment going. Maybe I have erred in my decision making. I cannot have my other mercenary back, though. That's the shame of it. Oh, well. Then again, monsters are just gonna drop potions all the time. Like, I can replace you by drinking a potion? It's kind of a smackdown, huh? Devil Maggot the Dead. Oh, because this enemy has ranged attacks, even though they sometimes count as melee in circumstances, they can spawn with the multiple shot modifier. We didn't get to see it because he was already basically in melee. It makes more sense on something like the Burning Dead Archers or Javelin-wielding cats. You'll see their missile actually split into 3. And if you have a multiple shot monster who's also lightning enchanted, little lightning bolts that pop out of them, little charged bolts, will also be multiplied by 3 in all directions. Hooray! And they apply damage independent of one another and therefore stack. Hooray! Ah, finally. Okay, so this is a boss fight of sorts. And if the boss fight becomes too much, you can open a Scroll of Town portal, and they will immediately stop fighting you. It'll also reset the fight, so whatever progress you made on their life totals will go away, but it's a safety. This is Talik. I forget what he does. Oh, no, he's right. He's the Whirlwind. Talik is the Whirlwind. Korlik here has a leap attack, so he'll be able to pounce right on me if he wants. And Madoc, the biggest jerk of all, has a double throw move and can get me from a distance. I think it's Korlik who has the war cry, but it might also be Talik. I forget which one of these guys opens up with his war cry. Anyway.
We are the spirits of the Nephilim, the ancient ones. We have been chosen to guard sacred Mount Aryan, wherein the world's stone rests.
Few are worthy to stand in its presence.
Fewer still can comprehend its true purpose.
Before you enter, you must defeat us.
So, like elite monsters, they also get random modifiers. Not on this difficulty level, though. It's Madoc who has the war cry. I was very wrong. They do spawn with random equipment, though. So my mercenary is already dead. That's kind of a shame. No, Goofy! Man, they're having a hard time getting Dave, though. So long. Hey, no. Pay attention to the skeletons. Do not pay attention to the man behind the pillar. How are we doing? Okay, well, we've got Corlick mostly beat. Yep, there he goes. Next up is Talik, I suppose. Daves are still doing just fine. I don't recognize that war cry, but I know it generally improves them. There's no way it's the health one, man. That would be busted. These guys suddenly getting like multiplicative health on top of what they already have. I'm really hoping it's not that. No! Stop throwing axes at me! Yeah, get the skeletons. No problem at all.
We augment your skill and grant you entry to the interior of Mount Ariat, wherein lies the World Stone. Beware, you will not be alone.
Yeah, we get it. Bale's inside. Cool.